Hey, Colleen, this is Janet from Group 5. I really appreciated your speech. Having three sons pretty close together in age, two of whom are on the autism spectrum, homework can tend to be a bit of an issue in our home. Um, Fortunately, our local school system, especially the high school, tends to believe that they should be able to get what they need at school. So there is little to no actual outside homework unless there is a project they are working on. And even my son who's a senior this year, who's attending the Excellence Academy at our local university, is not overly overwhelmed with homework either. So I think that in some areas it obviously is catching on. You you handled the ethos well. You gave us a lot of statistics. I wondered if there were more specific statistics from, I know you're probably not going to get that from the U.S. Department of Education, but some other organization who might have credible information about the subject. Um, like I said, that you presented the reasons why homework in and of itself is not necessarily a good thing. Children need to learn to be responsible, and they need to take ownership of their education and their homework. But at the same time, a lot of them are in after school activities that are also enriching, like band or athletics. And I remember picking my son up from football, and it might be 7:30 or 8, just depending on how the coaches felt, whether he got to go home or not. And then he might have to go home and do some kind of schoolwork on top of that. So I agree that family time should be as sacred as the time that they are at school, and limiting homework certainly helps with that situation. You also, with your logos, really pulled at my heartstrings because as a mom, the family time is very important, especially as my boys have gotten older. And I realize that with my youngest son being a senior, that he's going to be heading out my door very soon and will only be back for visits. So the time that I can spend with him now is invaluable. And I appreciate when when he's not bombarded with a lot of outside activities so that he can spend time here at home with not only myself, but my husband and his brothers and the dog you hear growling in the background. Um, Other than that, I guess the only thing that I would have wished is you, the papers were a little bit distracting, and I felt at times maybe you were reading your speech. And I know it was hard because trying to prepare and then find a group of people and speak and be filmed at the same time. But other than that, it was great. I enjoyed hearing you speak, and you had some valid points. Thanks.